Well, today we're going to install, hopefully, the new front carry rack. Unfortunately, it came a little bit damaged as the paint chipped off on this corner. It's actually a pretty heavy paint, and it's got a nice chunk out of it. The other corners look good. Of course, that's right out where you can see it. Oh, let's see how this goes. First, it looks like it's gonna sit on these two back here, but as you can see, they're not at the right angle. Gonna have to bend that up a little bit. Bend a little bit and try it. Well, I got those two bolts out. They sent along some longer bolts and some spacers. Now I got to take the bolts out of the other side, and the whole thing will probably fall off of there. So let's see if we can balance it somehow and get the bolt started. Well, this is going to prove to be rather tricky. You can see I put a zip tie around there to hold it semi-close. Now we just gotta hit the holes. Okay. There was a question about whether the new Optmid speedometer would hit on the carry racks that were designed for the factory speedometer, but as you can see, it's the exact same physical dimensions on the outside as the factory one, so it works just fine, probably on any carry rack you can buy. Yeah, that looks just fine. Well, it was a little hard to see it in the garage with the shadows, but here's what the carry rack looks like outdoors. Okay, this is going to be the installation of the exhaust pipe crash bar. See the bolt for the exhaust pipe is up there. Then there's another one right there. So that's what we're going to try to hit with the other one, but it's pretty obvious we're going to have to take this side cover off. And that can be a beast to get on and off. We'll see if we can get it off. I had it partially off once and decided it was too much work, and I wanted to see what was behind it. I could see the master cylinder reservoir, brake cylinder reservoir for the rear disc brake was behind there, and a bunch of other electronics. And I had read that there was storage there for your owner's manual and stuff, but there is none. This bike has got that all taken up. We used to have two side covers on our old CTs. One had a battery on it, and the other had storage for your tools and your owner's manual. But this one has got so much electronics on it that it just takes up all the extra space. So anyway, let's see if we can get that thing off of there. I can't remember what held it on there to start with, so we'll just start pulling. Oh, there's a little clip on the little push buttons right there. So we'll get something to a little Allen wrench to push up in the center of that. Maybe. Okay, got that. Now we'll put a little knife blade edge under it to see if we can pop that thing out. Okay, got that out. Let's see, is there any more? No, it'll look like it. I found a screw right here. So we'll take that out and see if it'll release. Okay, we got that out. There we go. Now let's see what's holding the other end. That's actually the top of it. That probably got some funny hooks on it or something. Now, it's got two of those little clips on the top. Looks like if you could push up a little bit, they might release a little better. They go in little slotted holes. Okay, we've got that off. Okay, that looks good. Okay. We just took the cap nut off the top one here, slid this on, put the cap nut back on. Seems like it's going to have enough purchase on it. The other one, down underneath here, is a bolt. So I took the bolt out. Now we'll just put the bolt back in. And tighten that back down. Okay. Now we've got the crash bar on. All I got to do is snap that side cover back on. It snaps in right here and right here. hooks over the top of it. One screw in the back. One little push button goes through that hole right here. A little screw right there. So that'll be easy to put back together. Okay, snapped it back on. Put a screw in this one. Okay, that's nice. And we'll put this back in. There. Everything is solid. All locked back in place. There you have it. 2 new installations.